How's it going, guys? Con here from Trail Thrills Off-Road, and in today's video we will be installing a new rear bumper onto our JK. So we're going to explain to you guys why we're deciding to switch out our rear bumper. We're going to show you guys the old bumper that we did have on here because we did have an upgraded bumper before, and then we're going to go ahead and unbox our new bumper and then show you guys which one we decided to go with. So yeah, it should be a pretty fun day out here in the shop installing our new bumper, and we're glad you guys decided to join us for this. So let's start by explaining why we are deciding to switch out our rear bumper. The reason why we're switching out our rear bumper is because the bumper that we had before was really wide and heavy, and it was just weighing everything down. It was actually making the back of our Jeep sag a little bit, and that did not look pleasing whatsoever. It wasn't a bad bumper at all. It provided a ton of protection for our JK. We've had it for forever, and we really liked it. However, it was just way too heavy, way too bulky, and we want to switch it out with something a little bit more stubby, something with a little bit more ground clearance, and overall just better looking. And we already did go ahead and take our old bumper off of our JK. We did that earlier today, just so this video moved a little quicker. We're going to show you guys our old bumper right now. I'm sure you guys have seen this bumper in videos before, but this is the Smittybilt XRC Atlas rear bumper. Again, it's a really nice bumper, really high quality welds and everything, very durable. But again, it really just wasn't the style that we were going for. We are going to end up listing this bumper on Facebook Marketplace. When we put this video up, it will probably be sold by then. But if not, you guys can definitely comment or whatever. And if you want to buy it, feel free to let us know and we can get in contact with you. But again, by the time this video is up, it'll probably be sold already, because Jeep parts do go really fast these days. But overall, it was a great bumper. We would definitely recommend it for anyone looking for this type of style. Again, not what we were looking for, but great bumper. Now we're going to show you guys the new bumper that we are deciding to install onto our JK. Alright guys, so here's the new bumper that we decided to go with. This is the Iron Cross Automotive Stubby rear bumper. It's the same kind of style as our front bumper that we have. We have the stubby front bumper. Same thing, but for the rear. It comes with the swing tire carrier, so that's going to be able to support our 37-inch tire. We did get it powder coated just like the front. You can buy it raw, I think. We'll link both of those options in the description below. But yeah guys, this bumper really does look great. The welds are nice, powder coating looks nice, and it should look awesome once it's on our Jeep. Shouldn't be too difficult of an install for us. We'll see how it goes, but looking at the instructions, it doesn't look too bad. The only thing that might give us a little bit of problems is the tire carrier, but we'll let you guys know how that goes. So yeah, let's start installing our new rear bumper. So the first thing that you're going to need when you're installing this bumper are these brackets right here. You're going to install these onto the frame using the frame lock bolts that they include, along with some factory bolts that you'll mount right back here in the rear. Just a quick note, make sure you leave these bolts right here a little loose, so if you do need to adjust these later on when you're installing the bumper, it's easier to do. Once you have these brackets installed, the next step is to take these bolts that they include in the bumper package, and you slide them through the D-ring mounts that they provide, through the bumper, and then finally through these brackets, and then you put a nut on the other end. And we'll show you guys how that works here in a second, but it's pretty easy to do. It's the same exact as their front bumper, and it's a really easy way to install a bumper. Go over it. Alright guys, so we got the actual bumper itself installed. That was a super easy install. We got it done in no time. And we really like that it's more tucked away than the last bumper that we had. It looks great so far. And now it's time to move on to the swing tire carrier. And this part of the install is going to be a little bit more involved because it involves bearings and a bunch of stuff like that. Some linkage to connect it to the actual tailgate. But it shouldn't be too difficult, and we're going to go ahead and start right now. So the first step to prepping the swing carrier is to grease up all the bearings in there, and we already went ahead and did that off camera. And then you have to take this grease seal right here, and you have to seat it in there about 1/8 of an inch. We used rubber mallet to pound it in a little bit. Just take it easy. You don't want to damage anything in there though. So now we're going to take the carrier itself and drop it onto the bumper and see how it fits real quick. The next step is to take the door mount that they provide and then using the factory hardware right here, we're going to install this right onto the tailgate. So once you're done installing this plate right here, make sure you leave these two holes open. There's not a bolt that goes in there. Those are actually for the rubber stoppers that are going to stop the swing carrier from hitting up against the tailgate. And that's the next step. You want these rubber stoppers right here. They provide two, and then they also provide these washers right here to adjust how far they stick out because you want the swing carrier parallel to the bumper when it's shut. So it takes a little bit of adjustment, but we're going to go ahead and do that right now. We are going to start with two of the plate washers right here and see how that works for us. And then you're also going to need this bolt that they provide, and it just goes right in here. Next step is to take the linkage assembly that they give you and attach it to the plate using a 1/2 inch bolt, lock nut, and washer. Once you have this link attached both to the swing and the tailgate, you're going to want to adjust it so that the swing is up against the rubber stops when it's fully closed. So that'll take a little bit of adjustment. You just use these little nuts right here, and that should bring it closer or further away. So now that we have everything with the rear bumper all adjusted and put together, it's time for the actual spare tire carrier itself. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the bolt pattern for your wheel. Iron Cross offers 3 different options for you. And then once you figure out your bolt pattern, Iron Cross has instructions on where you need to place the studs in the actual carrier itself. So it's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory, and we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So now that we have our studs placed in the right spot right here, we're going to set this piece in the wheel so we can adjust the tire mount assembly. Alright guys, so the bumper is 100% installed. It looks awesome. It functions great. We really like the feature that it has where you don't have to open the bumper itself and then open the tailgate 2 separate times. We had to do that with the last bumper that we had, and it was really annoying. Just having one handle makes it so much easier and so much more convenient for us, and we really like that. We also love the stubby look that it gives us, how it's tucked up more. Also, it's a lot lighter than our old one, so our vehicle isn't going to sag like it did before. And yeah, just an overall great products by Iron Cross Automotive. We absolutely love their bumpers. We have the front bumper as well. We've never had problems with that. And yeah, we would definitely recommend them for anyone in search of some nice bumpers made in the USA. If you're interested in this specific bumper, we'll link it in the description below. If you're interested in any other Iron Cross Automotive products as well, you'll also find their website in the description below. And we hope that you guys enjoyed this video, this quick little install of our new rear bumper. We really love it, and we're excited to get out on the trails, see how it holds up, and just really excited to have this new bumper on our rig. We hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next one.